Hi, this is Sandra Henry Stocker, author of the Unix as a Second Language blog on Network World. In today's Linux tip, we're going to look at pipes, one of the features of Linux that makes the command line so compelling. A pipe is represented by a vertical bar, the character over the backslash on your keyboard. What it accomplishes is quite special. It takes the output of whatever command is on the left side of it and passes it to the command on the right to use as input. If we want to know how many users are logged in but don't care who they are, we can run a command like this. So the output from who gets passed to the command that counts the lines. Now, a command using vertical bars can get fairly complicated. This command that I'm going to enter now, for example, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate pipes in it. And what are we doing here? Well, first we're running the history command, which is going to generally have maybe 100, maybe 1,000 lines in it. Then we're piping it to awk so that we're going to look at only the second line, or the second word, the second piece of text in every line that's passed to it. Then we're going to sort all of that output. So we're all over here now. Then we're going to look at that sorted output and reduce it to a single line per unique command and a count of how many times each one of those commands appeared. Then we're going to sort that because we have a list of the number of times each command was run and the command. So we're sorting that in reverse order, so the commands that were used most often will show up at the top of the list, and we only want to see the top 10, so we do that. Now let's go ahead and run this command, and you can see that's what we get. This is telling us that we've most often used the ls command. We've used that 125 times, where od we've used 31 times. Okay, so I've always been impressed at how much processing one can do on the Linux command line with a string of commands and pipes. And once you get a complicated pipe working just the way you want, you can turn it into an alias to make it easier to use. So instead of having to type all of those commands and all of those vertical bars, you can just do something like this. And now we have an alias called top 10. You can see it there in my aliases list. And I type top 10, and I get the same output that I had before. So that's your 2-minute Linux tip for today. If you like this video, please hit the like and share buttons. For more Linux tips, be sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and networkworld.com.